It's this way.
My name is Coop, and it is strange seeing a Gears thumbnail on your PlayStation dashboard. I'm not going to lie. Gears 1 came out in 2006, and I can hand on heart say it was one of the better games of that entire 7th generation. It was also an Xbox 360 exclusive. It half put that machine on the map along with the Halo games. Brackets also had split screen in the beginning. 343, I hate you. We're going to very briefly look at the single player to get my watch time up, just to see how it handles on that PlayStation 5. No graphics options, but 60 frames per second and 4K textures. It's a very pretty remaster. A lot of people are talking about it not being pretty enough, and when you hold it up against Gears 5, there is a difference, but obviously this game is 19 years old. Is that right? 19 years old. In those 2 decades near off, General Ram has lost none of his swagger, however. Side note, he's also in Killer Instinct.
We will win this war.
Along with that, performance is also another locked category, and it is unfortunately horizontal or vertical split. We are stuck with horizontal. I did have a good dig around. I may have that incorrect. Patch it, please. We've also got some RE5 style aspect ratio with damn great black lines going down either side of the screen, and me and Lewis didn't notice them till about an hour into this gameplay, so they're not that distracting. And talking about the remaster thing, it's sort of billed as a fateful, in inverted commas, remaster. What that means is they just upscaled it. I'm joking. I am Coop, by the way. Forgot to do the thing. Lewis, incidentally, is on bottom screen, I am on top, and he is a Gears veteran, particularly this original. He's a bit younger than me, so it was one of the first sort of bigger AAA titles he ever clapped eyes on. Loads of people idolised this game, particularly that online PvP. That was huge back in the day. Those 3-on-3s, get to the sniper, everybody remembers that, who's older than 30.
You good?
Just lastly on performance and that 60 frames per second, the only time I ever saw it drop was during those cutscenes, and it wasn't major, but it's so impeccable during gameplay that when it does happen on a short section of level, it kind of does stand out, but it's not jarring. And talking of jarring, we do have a locked speaker voice coming out of that pad, and yeah, it does shout at you quite a lot, but on the plus side, amazing haptics and noise feedback. On the reload prompt, you get this like empty magazine sound on the last few shots, so you know when to do the old haptic reload. I really didn't think we'd see titles like this from Microsoft coming over to the Sony side so soon. I thought it would be rumoured for years before it actually happened. And if you're aware, the 26th of August was a special day because we also saw Helldivers 2 go over to the Microsoft side, so Xbox owners got to play that gem for the first time. And that is also due back on the channel for this month because we've just seen a mammoth amount of updates come in for it. Same thing with No Man's Sky.
This building used to be a beautiful place. There's a lot of history here. A lot of lies, too. Well, you've got some nerve, soldier.
Do we, O learned Coop, master of the local co-op realm, face any performance changes when going into that split screen? Well, yes and no, and please don't use my full title again. We do suffer, I think, some resolution drop, but no frame drops whatsoever, and no screen tear, no pop-in. Every texture looks gorgeous. It's a very good-looking split screen game. It would just be even better if we could get that vertical in, but I think those two windows are down to 1080 sandwiched. Are you with me? Not an overall 4K as you would have in that single player. But that single player is a chat I do want to have. So you might be familiar with the channel and my sort of Gears experience. I do love 5. I put a 4 on recently. I will link to it. There's a lot of different messages that come through with the Gears campaign over its years of being out there and a larger sort of AAA name on the Microsoft side. As we were playing this, we were just saying to each other, the memories, amazing. All the set pieces just came back to us with crystal clarity. You can't say that about a lot of 19-year-old games, and it just set the mold as well back in the industry at the time for just like massive blockbuster, like huge video games. This was a movement when it came out. I do kind of miss that. I think a lot of it was to do with the 7th gen system jump as well. That Xbox 360 at the time, it was considered quite a powerful machine, and then this came out on it and it was confirmed. Asterix, the PS3 had more power, just not used correctly by the developers. It is a tragic shame. I'm trying to put myself in the shoes of somebody who's never played a Gears of War game and they come across this on split screen or single player and want a sort of synopsis of the gameplay model. Essentially, it's a chunky cover-based shooter, one of the chunkiest you've ever played. There is an allocated cover button and it's got that sort of Splinter Cell slide from cover to cover. It very much wants to emphasize you looking over an object and shooting at stuff gallery style. But it does come with some awesome characters, iconic characters in actual fact, and the story and the locusts, they take some crazy turns. One of the things that stood out with this is the enemy design and how they're tailored to their situations. The ones that man the guns look completely different to the standard grunts. Then we have the torque bow guys coming in and also the boomers. It's brilliant. The hierarchy within the Locust war machine is surprisingly detailed. And there's loads of monsters that come up, big ones, set pieces. It's like a Hollywood, as mentioned before, blockbuster journey that you just really don't see in a lot of single player campaigns anymore, particularly not cover-based third-person shooters. Vanquish is the nearest thing to this perfection. Did I sell it? Did I sell it all right? What's Vanquish?
Lucky shot!
It is also, as you can see, quite unforgiving. We did die quite a lot, and we also completely forgot about the light the candle level, where you can't be in the darkness, otherwise the killer flies will come for you. And we sort of loved looking for the petrol cans, inching our way down, using that car as cover, which we clean forgot about. Just massive smiles all round, really. And the fact that you've got this on a PlayStation 5 with that nice pad and all of the vibrations and haptics, it's kind of a dream come true.
It's still coming! This is bullshit! No, I don't actually. Keep moving!
Back to that campaign mention, and as a single player experience, this is phenomenal also. If you don't have the local co-op partner to play with the whole time, they can actually join you mid-campaign. There is no restrictions on that front. But it is one of the greats. Some of the coolest, most iconic 7th gen video gaming moments happened on Gears of War 1, I feel. There's also something unmistakably noticeable about the character designs, particularly the main ones, and their dialogue. And they've got this thing, you don't really see it much anymore. It is, what's it called again? Oh yeah, masculinity. It's got what? Disgusting alpha males. Jason Schreier, have a word, mate. Yeah? Get this shut down. That one was quite noticeable. 19 years, 8 months and 7 days is clearly a very long time ago in video game development. I'll leave it at that. My gameplay is absolutely terrible. I have also noticed during this review and watching the footage again. This is because, and I'm locked into this habit, I'm worried about the other player the whole time. I didn't need to be worried about Lewis for a single second, but I just can't help fussing around, trying to make sure everyone can see everything. We're doing pans. I did start letting go of that after a while, but it's something embedded that I need to work on. You guys will know what I mean. If you're playing with someone that needs help, in inverted commas, it's difficult to sort of turn that mode off when you're with someone who doesn't. So this game has managed to hit 2 sweet spots with me, one on the nostalgia front, reliving that amazing original campaign, and also getting to experience it with someone else on the 9th generation system and seeing some pretty damn good performance. It also doesn't retail at a fortune. It's 40 quid over in the UK. Physical as well. I was worried that that may not even be a thing. And I'm probably going to rank the 3 games, Gears 1, 4 and 5, on their split screen campaigns. This doesn't come with the amazing Horde mode, which is so addictive online. You guys would have played it before. Brilliant, moving the crate around and putting turrets up. That is something I very much miss in the split screen with the Gears series. And talking of the Gears series, Gears Tactics, right, is a very, very good turn-based video game. It made one of my lists and performed extremely well in it against some big like Warhammer titles. So that one is also worth a look if you're into the lore and characters. I do have one more cheeky local co-op video coming up in the line of Silk Song. You guys might remember me talking about another Metroidvania that is actually local up to 4 players. So stay tuned for that one. I was Couch Coop. I will see you down there. Sweet Jesus.